Hello, thank you for joining me today. This is Pastor Lafayette, and we're in Psalm chapter 40. Now, we started Psalm chapter 40 last week, but didn't get very far, so we are still here. Let's start in verse 1 and start over again. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me, and he heard my cry. He also brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of miry clay. And he set my feet upon a rock and established my steps. He's put a new song in my mouth, praise to our God. Many will see it in fear and will trust in the Lord. And we got that far last Friday, I believe. He put a new song in my mouth. And I made a statement to this, and I want to allude to this again today. Our Father is always delivering us. He is always moving and delivering us. He's always coming through again and again and again. And each time he fills us with a new song of salvation, a new song of hope, of how he has saved us once more. That's what David is saying here. Blessed is that man, verse 4, who makes the Lord his trust and does not respect the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Blessed is the man who makes the Lord his trust and does not respect the proud. You know, the Bible's very clear that God resists the proud and he gives grace to the humble. Anytime I deal with people at all, I try my best to take that into consideration. If a person is prideful, then I have to deal with them a little differently than I would if they were humbled. It's easy to deal with someone who's humbled, someone who's asking forgiveness, someone who recognizes what they've done wrong and is honestly repentant. God deals with people like that. But if they're full of pride, if they can't accept responsibility, it makes it hard. It makes it very difficult, and God actually resists people like that. Verse 5, many, O Lord my God, are your wonderful works which you have done, and your thoughts toward us cannot be recounted to you in order. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. His thoughts toward us, what he thinks about you and what he thinks about me. How often he counts, he considers what we're going through, what we need to do, what our next step would be. There's just no one who loves us like he does. Verse 6, sacrifice and offering you did not desire. My ears you've opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you did not require. Consider just that one part there. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire. My ears you've opened. You've let me know, Lord, that sin offering and things of that nature, God's ultimate desire isn't, is it that we be covered? Is it that we be forgiven? Yes. But that wasn't his ultimate desire. His ultimate desire was to walk with us in fellowship and to never have that broken. That was his ultimate plan, his ultimate heart. Verse 7, then I said, behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it's written of me that I delight to do your will, O my God, and your law is within my heart. Let it be said of me, Lord, that what I'm wanting to do, that my heart is set to do what you want me to do. I know that, Father, if I will listen to you and if I will follow you, and that, Lord, that I'll continually be in a place of relationship with you. That was David's heart, and that should absolutely be our heart, that we have a desire to just hear what the Lord wants, to stay in a place where we can hear him. He doesn't want us to be the kind of people that we fail continually and continually go back again and again and again. But are truly concerned with his heart and would do anything to please him and to honor him with our lives. Verse 9, I proclaim the good news of righteousness in the great assembly. Indeed, I do not restrain my lips. O Lord, you yourself know. I have not hidden your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your faithfulness and your salvation. I have not concealed your loving kindness and your truth from the great assembly. Verses 9 and 10 are perfect examples of us, what we should be doing. We need to speak about God's goodness, God's grace, God's mercy, God's deliverance, God's love. In great assemblies, in small assemblies, to our neighbor, to our friend, do not hold back. Let people know how amazing the Lord is to you and how forgiving and merciful he is, because he is. Let it be known. Let people know the great goodness of God's righteousness. Let them know. Tell them. Tell someone today. Thank you for joining me. God bless you, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.